Welcome back to the stage of history, everyone. I'm your dungeon master, Ducky, and we are continuing our adventure into Waterdeep Dragon Heist. It's been quite a long time since we played. I'm going to go into a quick overview of things, a quick recap, so we can get back up to speed of where we last left off. Okay, so. When we last played, you all were coming hot off of the victory of your very first mission here in town, where you saved Volo's friend Floon from a terrible fate at the hands of the Zenithar Guild. Following the clues of the city, you found that there was a clash between two separate factions of thieves known as the Zentarim and a newly formed one called Xanathar's Guild. You went searching beneath the sewers, found the guild's hideout where you faced off against Groomshar, a mage, an orc mage that was one of the lower bosses of the organization, and his partner, Nilanor, a mind flayer with a pet brain eater that accompanied him. Unfortunately, Nilanor was able to escape this time, but you were able to successfully recover what you now know is the Stone of Galore, a green cylindrical stone that Ook has possession of, that both of these factions were fighting over. So you know it's important if they're willing to send men to die over it. As you completed your mission, you were then gifted this wonderful house known as Troll Skull Manor, but you maybe rename it to whatever you see fit whenever you get the opportunity to. But along the way, you did pick up some additional, we'll call them friends, that are currently working here with you as well. After you guys completed your mission, you were able, word about your exploits spread throughout the city. More people started taking notice of you, and you were invited by several different factions to join them as allies, which would definitely prove to be a benefit for you here in the city to have someone that knows someone. You guys thought it was such a good idea, in fact, that you decided to join almost all of them without even considering how they may have felt about the others. So now you have your, I guess you could say, pick of the litter of knowing whom wherever in the city, as long as you're willing to rise up throughout the ranks. We begin this day like any other day for our heroes. The sun is creeping over the horizon as dawn breaks into Troll Skull Manor. You all begin to wake and shuffle about, doing your various things in your regular day life, trying to find another way to make some coin to keep the lights on. So we'll start with Retronius. How do you start this morning?
I'll wake up and say to myself, such a glorious day that we're having. Well, I wonder how that gentleman who asked me to, that fellow paladin, I wonder how he's doing. And I just walk down to the first floor, and of course I look around and see and greet everyone who's in the room. Morning, everyone. Greetings. Overall, Pepper, Ook. And I look at him like sternly.
Good morning. I just got back from taking Jeremy on a walk. He had to go to the bathroom first thing in the morning. So I took him out, let him do his business, and I'm walking back in now.
You have Jeremy there in a little harness and leash that he likes to wear, that you macrameed yourself.
Yeah. It's made of like the thinnest tensile string or something like that.
Yeah, just some random string that you found. Ook, how do you find yourself this morning?
Ook don't feel good. Ook ate too much sand last night.
Oh, you gotta keep off the sand there, eh, boss? I told you it's not too good for your stomach. Yeah, you should probably try more digestible foods.
I throw the rest of the bag of sand at Shard, and I have Yagra pick me up and carry me around.
Oh, it's all right, boss. I got you. Come here. And he lifts you up, hoists you, no problem. Carrying you as a small baby.
I was imagining like burping like a baby,
Yeah.
like patting on the back. Get that sand out of there.
For the rest of today, Uka's gonna sit on Yagra's shoulders and she's gonna beat Uka's legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can stay up there, little guy. It's fine.
Well, I'm sorry that you're suffering such ailment. Hopefully, it gives you time to think about what you're doing and what have you done. I may not consider it as a curse from my god, but
Shard, yell really loud so Uka don't have to hear Retronius.
anyway, Aral,
See,
how are
you
you?
yell too.
What was that? Wait, is it my turn?
Yeah, no, I didn't mean segue, but I was saying, hey, Aral, how are you?
So on my end, I'm busy going over notes. Well, is it actually my turn, or are you just asking?
No, yeah. What are you doing this fine morning?
So, me being me, I've been like making notes about all the different guilds and associations, etc., that we joined through. And as I'm combing over each notes I've made to search for intel, it's slowly dawning on me the horror that some of these organizations do not get along with one another, and I'm trying to figure out how to communicate this with the rest of the party. But I'm not going to say that yet.
The smart move is to not tell us and see how it goes.
Just simply, we're fucked up. Okay, so yeah, you've taken notice that a few of the interests don't quite align with with some of the guilds that you've decided to join here. Most notably, you take issue with the fact that while you went and joined the Harpers, at the same time, Ook was approached by members of the Zentarim, the very ones that were causing a lot of the trouble in the city, and also have kind of we'll call it a tension of sorts.
Wait. When does Ook get his monkey? I just remembered.
You still have to complete the first mission. That's right, your initiation mission. You would need to go speak to your representative of the Zentarim about that. Or no, it wasn't the Zentarim. It was the Emerald Enclave. You need to speak to them about the initiation mission.
I look at Pepper. We gotta go.
Yeah, I guess we could. I still want to grab some coffee first. And I'll walk over to the bar and just kind of like shuffle through some things.
I hand him
the
the potion.
The potion?
You know the one. The potion.
It's a 5-hour energy.
No, it's
You
the
may
drink.
not want to drink that.
It's the drink we made, remember?
Oh.
I hand him the potion. I say, no time. Drink this. Let's go.
Okay, I drink whatever potion he hands me. Do I need to roll like a...
Make a Constitution saving throw right now.
Okay. Let me pull all this stuff up.
Ducky remembers.
Let's see. How do I do a saving throw again?
You'll just click on the name Constitution, and then it'll ask
Okay,
check or saving throw. Yep.
Alright.
Oh.
Your stomach quivers and quakes, but you stay sealed. You are unaffected by the effects of the potion for now.
Am I more awake though? That's the real question.
You're a little bit more awake from trying to chug sand. Yes.
Okay, good.
It's not just sand. It's sand, beer, wine, and pen ink.
Yeah, you're a little bit more awake.
Okay. Well, that's all I need. Okay, I'm ready.
I still have Yager walk with me. I take Zinc with me, and I leave Shard to sweep the floor. Am I allowed to just take them with me? Is that what, can I do that?
We'll say for my sanity, take one.
Okay, Yager's coming with me.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so Yagra, Pepper, and Ook escort themselves out, heading towards the Emerald Enclave to for their initiation mission and to see if they can save that young ape. Ara, Rashonius, what are y'all gonna do for the day?
So overall, I was thinking about talking to that paladin that asked me to join his faction earlier. What say you?
I'm a little concerned for the rest of our party, and I was planning to tail them, but I'd rather you not go alone, so I'll keep that in the back of my mind, but I'll proceed where you want to go.
How so? What do you think is going on with these factions?
Well, from the notes I've taken, some of their goals are mutually exclusive with one another. So if we piss off one and serve the other, it might cause problems.
Yeah, I think back to like some of the ones I joined. I plan to join with the paladins and was the black group. I think the officer.
Oh, you. So yeah, that would be Force Gray or the Gray Hands.
The Gray Hands. Okay.
Yeah, and the ones that you were looking at, I believe, was the Order of the Gauntlet.
Well, for the ones I considered, they to me didn't seem like they would be on opposite ends, but who knows? However, I don't know. I like the John boys both. I mean, they seem to be on the same side of justice and righteousness. But, if you were to join a group, what do you think would be best? Overall. Overall. Uh-oh. Mundo?
Maybe he should have had the 5 hours.
Sorry, I think I may have muted it by accident.
It's okay.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, it's really quiet though, so hold on, let me check my end. Okay, what I was saying earlier is I will back any organization that helps me stay out of trouble and preferably out of people's attention.
Yeah, I agree. For me, well, I think for the most part we had a lot of talk with the Gray Hand, and they seemed, to be on the same boat with us and same ideals. Would you consider joining them? I'll go with you.
I will join. At this point, I do not recommend any of us going solo because of the size of this city and already the different agencies and networks that we're running into. Whatever you join, I'm down to join, but I am wary, no matter what.
So I'll ponder for a second, my eyes closed. Oh, great Kaldiak, please guide us. Well, if that's the case, do I have to roll for anything?
No, that was just me rolling behind the scenes. You're good.
Gotcha. So, well, I'll say this. Let's try the Gray Hand. Well, we both had a good talk, and they gave us a good rundown of what they do, and I personally don't have an issue, for the most part. I don't think they're not trustworthy. I don't think they're untrustworthy. Excuse me. I don't think they're untrustworthy, and not sure where Pepper and Ook are going to be going off to. But part of me wonders if it's up to no good. But of course, like you said, we had to stick together of a sort, and I guess if it helps keep an eye on them so they don't get any more shenanigans and calamity, I'll give it a shot with the Grey Hand. What say you?
Let's go.
Okay. So, Retonius and Ro make their way to Blackstaff Tower, where they intend to meet the Force Grey and the Grey Hands. Pepper, Ook, and Yagra head down south to where they are going to meet the Emerald Enclave. We'll start with those two first. Here, let me go back to the main map here. Uh-oh. Why is it doing that? Why does my map look like that? Okay.
I can't see anything that says you don't own a token within this scene.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I had to correct a few little things. Boom, there. Okay. So we've got. Oh wow, the quality on this is not good. I'm gonna have to get a new map. Sorry about this, y'all, but it's okay. We're just gonna continue forward. All right. So you would be this way and this way, and you all would be here and here. That is correct, right? Yes. Okay. Ook, Pepper.
Yes.
You approach the area that you know to be the Emerald Enclave's gathering area that you visited last time, and immediately you are greeted by the likes of Melanor again, the half elf that greeted you the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back, my lovely dewbuds. How are you?
Where is Ook's son?
I tell her I'm doing great, and then I cough a little because of the 5-hour energy that I had.
Wonderful, wonderful. You're in the peak of health. So, let's get started, shall we? Now, if you wish to become members of the Emerald Enclave, please step into the ceremonial bath.
Hold on.
No, I showered already.
Okay, Dougie,
Yes.
where is the monkey at?
The monkey? The monkey...
Give me a description of where it is, how far it is from me.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check since you are searching for this monkey.
Normal or advantage?
Normal.
19.
19? Very good, very good. Your eyes dart around and you immediately search for any signs of... What did we decide to call him?
I thought it was... I don't remember. Somebody had a perfect name for him, and I don't remember.
I don't either, but...
Can we call him OJ? Because
Yeah, I think we call him OJ. which R.I.P. OJ. That's
alright. I don't know about the P part, but he can alright. He can alright. I'll let him do that. But You search for OJ and you see him there in the distance. There's a small enclosure just behind some barred walls where you see just a few vines hanging down like a cage. It appears he lays there asleep.
How many feet is that from me? I need to be specific here.
Well, he is currently, I would say he is about 60 feet from you.
60 feet, okay, I'm thinking. Can I roll an investigation check on the pool of water too?
Yeah, absolutely.
15.
15. You take a look at the pool and it is crystal clear and cool to the touch. It feels slightly magical in nature, but outside of that, nothing dangerous.
I don't trust it.
Can I like cup my hand and like take a sip of it?
Oh, I wouldn't drink it if I were you. Oh, you cup your hands and you sip the water. And for a second, you want to spit it out. It tastes like a very bitter alcohol, like the taste of perfume.
That's
Almost.
saying a lot considering what I drank earlier with no qualms.
Yeah. But it's bitter and unpleasant. But then a calming sensation washes over you, and the scent of flowers fills your nostrils. Your bones become relaxed, your muscles untense. You feel good.
Yo, Ook, you gotta try this.
Oh, they're getting them high. Hold on. I don't trust like that. Can I pull Pepper out of the water?
Oh yeah, Pepper's not quite in the water. They're just kind of at the edge of it, drinking it for some reason.
Okay,
I had to test it.
I yank Pepper away.
You yank Pepper away. He comes to you with no resistance, just absolutely like a sack of potatoes, and stumbles behind you.
Whatever they got in this pool is kind of crazy. I don't know if I drink it. But I don't regret it.
You're not supposed to drink it.
How many people are there right now? Is it just Millinor?
There are a couple of attendants that seem to be they're just regular, appear to be elven citizens that are helping take care of the wildlife and some of the animals in this area. There's no more than 2 or 3 that are there currently.
Okay, is it 2 or 3? I kind of need to know.
We'll say 3,
We'll
just
say
to make
3.
it interesting.
Okay. How big are they?
They're average elf size. There's 2 women and a man. Say they're anywhere between 5'9" and 6'3".
Okay, so they're short. Pepper,
Yes.
do we want to do this the easier way, or do we want to make it fun?
Describe fun.
Ook don't want to join. Ook just want OJ. So,
But what about the embroidered, what was it, cloaks they were giving for us?
Yeah.
I turn around and ask Millinor, where are Ook and Pepper cloak?
Oh, they're right here waiting for the ceremony to be over. Once we do the bath, you're free to you get the cloaks.
I'm really nervous. Could y'all leave the room while I dip into the ceremonial bath real quick?
Well, it's a process. I'm supposed to be there with you. You don't have to take your clothes off. I'm not asking. Just get in the water.
I dip my toe in the water. And it says that good.
No, I mean I need you to submerge yourself. I know it's cold, but by the way, when you dip your toe in, it is ice cold. But it's just like a ceremony, a nature thing that we do.
Can I roll persuasion to persuade them to give me the cloaks first?
Roll in disadvantage.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, but we're very adamant about our ways. Please get in the pool.
Is he holding the cloaks?
He's got like 2 attendants right there that have the cloaks on like a towel ready to be given to you after the ceremony.
Okay, one
I
more
imagine
question,
they're
and then I
just
make-
sitting.
One
Oh,
more
go
question, and I make my decision. How tall is Yagra? Yagra's like 7 something, right?
Yagra is approximately 6 feet tall.
Okay, Pepper, fun
Yes.
win.
I think we could probably take a dip in here without being too committal. I don't know. It has magical properties, but it doesn't seem like we'd be.
All right, Pepper go. Pepper go first. Pepper go first, and Ook no trust.
All right, I lock eyes with the half elf, and I kind of like slowly start dipping in, just like making complete eye contact the entire time until I've been in enough so I can jump right out.
Well, as you go into the water, he follows you, and he says, "Oh, blessed Lady Eldath, our wondrous woman of green, please welcome this new child into your bosom."
Yeah.
He sprinkles the water on your face, and then he lets you go.
Okay.
You walk out of the pool, and you are given your cloak and a towel to dry off with.
Okay, I dry off immediately, and I'm like, okay, we're good here.
See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
No, it was kind of cold.
I mean, I know
but,
it's kind of weird, but it's mostly ceremonial, and it makes us feel closer.
It just makes me feel wasteful since I already took a shower today.
Oh, I know, but you should feel the soothing effects of it. It's really nice, and as he mentioned, that you do feel again just a very nice, relaxed feel, or like you just had a hot bath and a warm meal.
It ain't so bad. Oh no, I still think it tasted kind of
Pepper
weird.
doesn't bathe often. I gotta.
Yes.
Right,
I double up for one day.
Can Yagra dunk for Ook?
Oh yeah, I just imagined it to like she still has you on her shoulders and just she gets like the baptism.
Yeah, would it still count?
Yeah, no, it absolutely counts.
Okay, Yagra. I put Yagra in the water while I'm on her shoulder.
Yeah, Yagra gets just down enough. Your feet are like in the water, like it's just enough for your feet to be there. She's just tall enough. He does the ceremony again and hands you the cloak and puts it on.
Okay. Give me. Ook want OJ.
Oh yes, of course, your friend. Here, let me go get the key. And he goes over and he rubs his hand on the brush of the door, and it opens up. And as it opens up, you see the eyes of the little chimp guy open slowly, and he looks over to you. And he stares you in the eyes. And then he shits himself.
My son. I just hug him. I clean him up in the water, and then he joins me on Yagra's shoulders.
Okay.
How tall is he in comparison to me?
He's like a foot shorter than you. He's a small one.
Okay, and we have matching cloaks, right?
He doesn't have a cloak because he's more of a he's more of like a rescue animal there, not a non-awakened ape.
Okay, so here's what I do. I still have my pimp suit on from the theater. I rip the sleeves and the pants legs down to his size, and I put the suit on him.
Okay, you give OJ this snazzy little suit and these tiny gloves. They don't quite fit on his hands, and he's looking real spiffy.
Okay.
Wait, the gloves don't fit?
They're a little snug.
Y'all are stupid. All right.
Yeah, I guess they're not his, but
Well, Pepper, what do?
well, it's actually time for your first mission as a member of the Emerald Enclave. You see, there are some people who need your help.
We were thinking this was a more of you help us type of thing.
Yeah,
Right?
Ook was not ready. Ook just
There
wanted
is
OJ.
payment involved.
Oh,
How much?
Well, are you willing to hear me out first?
Ook want here money first.
500 dragons.
You have 500 dragon on you?
You'll receive it after the work is done.
Sounds like he doesn't have it yet.
I want to roll a deception check, right?
What are you trying to deceive him about?
I just want to wave my hand across his face and go, but we already did it. We
Roll
already
with
did this.
advantage.
Not the Jedi mind trick.
You didn't. I'm the liaison for that, so I know you didn't do it, and you didn't know about it until just now.
Hold on. Ook cast friends. I cast friends on him.
He's resistant to charms, the half elf.
But does he have the bag of coins on him?
He does have it on him.
Where is it?
He's literally holding it in front of you.
Okay, Pepper. Funny or no funny? Funny?
See, I think that's a trick question.
It's a yes or no, Pepper.
Funny or no funny?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like to have a little fun.
Okay. All right, Pepper. On count of 3, you run run back home.
Wait, what's your sleight of hand?
What's my sleight of hand? Let me check.
Yeah.
There is no sleight of hand large enough that he can roll with a bag of money in front of him. I'm just gonna be real.
I was just thinking. See, Pepper. Ook was just thinking. Yager grab gold bag and we run home.
Oh. Do you think it's worth pissing off a bunch of druids?
I mean, they threw flower water at us. What can they do?
That's true.
Behind you, this one really buff, really absurd druid just
Just like the
Fucking Sam Sulek elf just comes out of the
What a good Tuesday. I love today.
It's up to Pepper.
Oh man, this is a lot on me because part of me wants to take it and run and then see, meet up, see what everyone else is doing. But I'm not sure. Can we hear the mission first?
Sure.
Of course, I was going to tell you before you. Anyway.
As we're just sitting there whispering to each other the whole time, very suspect.
The outlying farms are being terrorized by a scarecrow come to life. It has slaughtered some livestock, chased horses, and spooked the farmers. No people have been killed as of yet, so the city guard is dragging their heels. Something must be done. Would you please help them?
Ook think that deserved more than 500.
Yeah, we'll do it for 800.
This isn't a negotiation. You're members now. You can either take the job or someone else will.
No. Ook think 850.
The price went up.
Are you attempting to negotiate?
Yes. Ook think 850.
Just because you are so bold, I'm not even gonna go ahead and roll regularly.
All right. What am I rolling?
You'll roll a persuasion check, DC 25.
Okay. 19.
I was gonna be pissed. I was gonna be pissed.
That was close.
I was really hoping. I was really hoping.
Paid more. We can go to 650, not a dragon more.
It worked.
650. 650, and you give Ook smooch on cheek.
Oh, well, that comes for free. And he leans down and they mwah, right on your little monkey face.
What do you say, Ook? You want to go kill, and I'm doing air quotes, kill these scarecrows?
Ook wants scarecrows to join Ook.
I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
Maybe we can find out what kind of magic they're using on these scarecrows.
Yes.
Please get rid
Okay.
of them, however way you deem fit.
Okay, so we shake hands, Pepper shakes hands with the half elf.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm a bit of a germaphobe, you see. But yes, thank you.
Wait,
Appreciate it.
wait, half elf racist? No one touch Pepper?
He is
Yeah.
also a half elf.
Exactly. Why you not want touch?
I'm
Pepper?
a half.
Why are you kissing Ook, but you won't even shake my hand?
Won't shake his hand.
I'm kind of offended.
How dare? No. I step in
I have
front.
to go now.
I grab his hand. I grab his hand. Actually, no. Yager grabs his hand to stop him. I step in between. I step in between him and Pepper, and I go, "Why no shake Pepper hand?"
Well, you see, I have a skin condition.
I gesture at Yager to squeeze his hand harder. I say, "Shake Pepper hand."
Oh, okay, yes, I'll shake his hand. I'm sorry.
I reach out like I'm going to shake his hand, and then I tickle the palm of his hand.
You go to feel the palm of his hand, and you just feel like a moistness that
Ugh,
feels unnatural on the bottom of his glove.
I don't like
His
that.
gloved hand.
We walk away, and I give Pepper a dap. I say, "Oop, got you. Don't worry."
Thank you, Ook.
Yes, well, please be safe.
All right, we walk away. Anyway, Ook, that was weird. What was up with his hand?
Really wet hand. Must have dipped
I
into
know.
it.
It felt moist. As much as I hate describing it like that.
Oh. like wet moist.
Yeah,
Ew.
gross. What is he doing with that glove?
Ook don't want no.
Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here.
And you take back to the streets, heading towards Troll Skull Alley, which I realize I've had this flipped the entire time. Y'all supposed to be all the way up this way, like way up here, but that's okay. In the meantime, we flash over to Aro and Rotronius. You approach Blackstaff Tower. You see it is as busy as ever. It's like a fantasy Wall Street, if you will. There are just mages of different backgrounds and races walking everywhere, carrying tons of books, parchments, pieces of documents that pieces or documents that need to be signed or expedited to different offices. All hovering and flying every which way. Just an incredible sight to behold. You are then approached by the one that you spoke to previously, Vajra Safar, the leader of the Blackstaff organization, or the Fourth Race situation, and she says, "Welcome, glad to see you all here. Are you ready to become Fourth Grade members?"
I look over to Raw and I nod at him, and I look at the lady. Say, yes. We humbly accept your offer to join the faction.
Excellent. Very glad to hear that. Okay, just follow me then, would you please? And she leads you over to a what appears to be like a stone dais of some sort that seems to be carved out of marble. It seems to kind of float over a ledge that doesn't seem to be suspended by anything.
Okay. I look around and check out the surroundings while the lady leading us, and look at Raw and see how he's reacting to everything.
I'm just observing our surroundings to make sure we're not being tracked or observed by anybody else, possibly.
You look around, you don't see anyone immediately taking notice of you, but you can only imagine that in a place like this, someone is at least keeping an eye on you if need be.
I look over to Raw, and I kind of like whisper to him, like, hey, are you sure that there's no one following us or anything like that?
They're aware of our presence. As to what their intents are, we'll just have to keep playing along.
Understood. I agree. Of course, we always have to be on guard, just in case. But for now, I want to try to give some trust to them. So we can keep proceeding.
Yeah, no, sorry, I was having a little cough, my bad. So you stand on the dais, and immediately as you take your steps on, you're secure. The dais whirs to life as a blue light shines from it, and it lifts up much like an elevator from the base floor to one of the top floors of Blackstaff Tower. You step into this very regal, royal-looking office with red carpets with gold trims, lined with bookshelves that seem to stretch out endlessly in a circular pattern. Before you, as the sun is high in the air at this point, you see a very large oak desk with a very large, imposing-looking chair behind it, and there are 6 figures in 2 columns along each side of the stairs that lead up to that desk. 6 on one side, 6 on the other, and you see at the head of it, Vajra steps up and says, "Council of Grey, I would like to welcome our newest initiates into the Forest Grey Fold. Please meet Sir Retronius and Aral." You see the figures staring at both of you, motionless, quiet.
I bow to them and say, "Thank you. Hello, I'm Sir Retronius, and this is my fellow acquaintance Aral. We're here to accept your offer to join your faction."
The figures to each side continue to stay motionless and don't do anything to really acknowledge you. But Vajra speaks again. "We are lucky to have such citizens as you in our company, and we greatly appreciate what you can and will be doing for the Blackstaff Tower, as well as all of Waterdeep. Now, if you would please, up to my desk here," and she ushers you to walk up the few stairs to reach her.
So I move forward and join her.
Okay. As you can see here, I have 2 contracts here for you. If you will each sign your name at the bottom, this is just stating how, as representatives of Blackstaff Tower, you plan to do everything you can to uphold the law here. You answer directly to me, and just a few other things to cover ourselves, waivers, things of that nature. But it will also outline your pay. For every job that you complete with us here at Blackstaff Tower, as with the position that we are hiring you at, you'll receive a government stipend of 250 dragons apiece.
Oh, very good. Of course, I'm
Is that weekly, monthly?
Per completed job. We actually have a task ready for you right at the gate once you're all signed up.
I peer at the contract to see if there's any small fine print or anything that stands out.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check for me.
Can I also do one?
Yeah. Both of you roll an investigation check.
Shit.
13. You scan through the document, you look through the fine print, you try to find any sort of loopholes or predatory verbiage, and you are unable to find anything. of importance or that seems dangerous. It just seems to cover the basics of how they are not responsible for any injuries that you may receive, outlines of the steps for pay and how you receive it, what you'll be doing, how you'll be classified, who you answer to, and repercussions of disobeying guild law or etc. So.
Oh, very good, very good. I look at it all and I nodded. Well, everything seems good to me. Do you think we shall we sign?
Go ahead.
So I picked up the pen, whatever, and I sign my contract, and I hand over to the chief or the lord of the group.
Okay. You both sign your individual contracts, and as you sign them, you hand them over to Vajra. She takes them, and with a snap of her fingers, the contracts disappear from the space. Welcome, gentlemen, to Forest Grey. We do have your uniforms here and ready for you, and she waves over what appears to be a small robotic-esque like creature that has a set of wings that seem to be flapping and ticking like a clock. Before you, it holds out two large gray and black uniforms that seem to be robes of some kind, but also seem to kind of fit over armor pretty well as well, Retronius. So while you're out and about, you are expected to wear these at all times, considering you are now representing Force Grey. They will help you stay out of trouble with local law enforcement, but also keep those who are have sticky fingers away from you to show, that you are someone who isn't to be messed with. With that being said, I do have your first job here. If you are ready to receive it, we have something very important you must do.
All right. Pray tell us.
So, upon following different leads of intel for threats to the city, we've come across one that we need you to investigate. We need you to seek out Hilam. He's a monk who lives in a cave on the other side of Mount Waterdeep. Ask him what he's heard about the threats to the city, but try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome. He's pretty particular about who he speaks to and for how long.
Understood. Well, if there's anything else.
No, just be careful in going across Mount Waterdeep. It can be quite treacherous sometimes, and the trek can be quite exhausting as well.
I see. Well then, off we shall go. And I put on the robe and everything, and I look at Aral and see put on the robe. It looks. I look at myself. It fits comfortable. It looks good on me.
Yeah, you take a look at the robes, and they are a very, very classic, very sleek design. They're especially made of a gray fabric with black trims and a nice leather black belt with a big silver buckle. The emblem for Force Grey is also emblazoned on the back and on the shoulders of the robe as well, but it also kind of folds, fits, and tucks to be however you would like to style it.
I'm just glad it's not as skin tight as that tactile tuxedo I ended up wearing the other night.
Well, that I do agree with. That did not fit well with you last time. But shall we be off, Aral?
Let's go.
So we go out to find the monk in the cave.
All right, so you're just immediately going out to do that? Coolio.
Well, do you think? Are we? Aral, are you well prepared? Do you have your weapons and everything ready?
I do.
Well, of course, we rested since we last had another mission, so I can heal again and everything if need be. So I'm ready.
All right. So you all head out towards Mount Waterdeep, and we will flash back over to Pepper, Ook, and Yagra. So, in your time, in that time that it is taking, we'll say it's been roughly an hour since you have been to the Emerald Enclave.
And
What are
OJ.
you two looking into? Oh, yes, and OJ. Cannot forget OJ. Simply cannot forget OJ. You are so right.
What are we
So-
doing? Come on.
I imagine we're just kind of like walking around. I kind of wanted to see if we could meet up with Aral and Retronius, but do you want to try to do that, Ook? I don't really know what they're doing right now.
Why don't you say we want to try to meet up with them?
Yeah. Did you want to try to meet up with them? Maybe see what they're about to get into?
I think that would be fun.
Okay.
No, wait.
So
can I talk to Pepper? Can you talk with OJ?
I don't know. Hey, OJ, do you understand what I'm saying? Nod if yes.
Looking at the stats.
Should I roll an animal
You
handling
should
check?
be able to.
So,
I know common, dwarvish, elvish, halfling, and orc, so I don't know if there's anything like.
Does
I need to
OJ
be-
know any language?
so looking at the stat block that I have for OJ, no, I'm sorry. He doesn't know any languages, and he has an intelligence of 5.
Hmm. Is there any magic that can be done to him to have
So
him learn the language?
I'm waving my hand in front of his face, and he's just giving me a blank stare.
There are things that you would be able to do as a player.
Mhm.
In story wise, maybe there's also something that you could do.
Okay, that's just going to be a side mission for Ook. He wants to bring his son to life. He wants his son to
Okay,
speak.
you know what? How about this? For a moment, Ook, you feel completely fine.
Mhm.
And then suddenly, it happens. Your eyes flash over with a green tint. You begin to float just above the ground, lifelessly like a corpse. The outside world is now dark to you, but you can hear it. The voice. The one that brought you to consciousness. Ook. Bring more stones, Ook. Need more stone.
Ook will look for stone.
Bring more. Find many. Bring more ape.
Bring where?
Bring them here. Bring them to where the mountains rise and the sun touches the skies. Bring them, and a sacrifice. I will make them whole, and you will search for stones together.
Thank you. Ook bring ape. Ook bring stone.
What does
That's
this
word
look like
faith.
from my perspective?
Oh, Ook is floating there having like a small seizure, and you don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Ook, you
I-
suddenly come to, as if nothing happened, in just an instant. Your patience
good,
is
Ook?
broken.
Ook, your voice. Two mountain, split sky. Ook need ape and stone. You have stone? I just searched Pepper.
I actually do think I have one stone. Let me see.
Where? Give
No,
Ook.
I don't think I have any stones on me. I just have Jeremy, basically.
I have frantically just go. Is Jeremy stone?
No, Jeremy not stone. Jeremy rat.
Okay. We go. Ook need to find more 8-bit stone.
Okay. So, did we want to try to meet up with Aral and Retronius?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know you said that they were going to go immediately to this cave.
Yeah, so in that instance, what we will say is, since you guys got done with your thing, first, you will catch them just outside of where they were going from Blackstaff Tower. You all meet up just outside of the marketplace. Aro, Retronius, you see Ook and Pepper across the way, and they wave you over to speak for a moment. You all have been reunited for a while.
Hi, Ook has son.
Greetings, y'all two. How has your journey been?
It's been pretty good. We took a bath and we signed a contract or some shit, and then I shook someone's hand. He did not want to shake my hand, and then it was wet. That's
You
pretty
then
much all
notice
we've done.
the entire other being there with them, Retronius and Aro. There's another small monkey creature.
Oh, and I forgot one
What's
more
that?
thing.
That's my son, OJ.
Oh, OJ. What does it stand for?
Ook Jr.
Of
I
course.
thought it was orange juice.
He also go by Juice.
Oh no.
Well, I see. Now there are 3. Great.
And Yagra.
Hey, what's up?
That makes it 4.
We all follow?
I don't know. Ook had seizure.
Just by OG.
Ook heard God talk to Ook and tell Ook to go to mountain.
Y'all got any rocks?
You have rock, stone.
No, I don't.
Ook
What?
need to
Wait.
look for a mountain that split sky.
Hold on. Wait. What god was speaking to you?
Not my God. What? Stone God.
Huh. Interesting. I thought
Pepper,
you-
wait a minute. Oh, sorry. Pepper, before we continue, didn't you mention signing a contract?
It was more of like a ritual than a contract, I think.
Ook just thought we took bath.
Yeah. I told him I didn't want to because I already showered today, but they were pretty insistent. I drank the water, and it was kind of crazy. But then I got in the water, and they said we work for them now, and we signed up for a job.
Yagra took bath for Ook, so Ook not really
Yeah.
associated.
I think Yagra's a druid now.
Oh no,
Something
I'm just
like
kind of here. That's all you guys. Just kind of the legs today.
That sounds like baptism.
No, there was no bats.
That's not. I'm not mean baptism. That means if you do. Well, let me educate you. Baptism is a form of acceptance, more really religious acceptance in a sense. It's so. Huh. And I'm still like, well, my character's still stunned. It's like, they actually took baptism, or they just like did some interesting, weird religious,
Just a weird
right.
elf ritual.
If it makes you feel better, I have my fingers crossed.
I
Pepper,
don't-
they know even notice our drip.
Oh yeah.
They know even notice.
I do like I do a little 360 spin real quick, so it like makes my cloak float up, and I show the cool embroidered scorpion on the back of my cloak.
Yep. You all see that they have some very nicely embroidered cloaks, and you all like also you notice then your friends also have had an outfit change of sorts.
Oh, Well, hopefully it's something that can keep you guys out of trouble.
Ook
What?
never get in trouble.
Retronius, hold on a moment. That scorpion logo.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that look familiar?
Wait. I look peer closer to the insignia of the cloak on the boat. That. Wait a minute. Do I roll a perception check or history check?
Yeah. Either one will work. Well, I forgot. Hold on, I forget too. I think I forgot. What are you remembering that I'm not remembering?
I'm trying to remember if we recognize the symbol. The scorpion symbol.
The scorpion symbol. Scorpion symbol. Oh god. I don't remember what I did with that. Oh no. Does anyone have their notes?
Let me see if I have the scorpion in mind.
Does anyone have anything on the scorpion in their notes? Help me, I may have forgot to write a thing down.
I have that on my memory. But, I mean, isn't that literally the emblem of the... What's the faction again? Like, we've been seeing that symbol everywhere.
Oh, no, that's a flying snake. That's the Zentaran.
Okay.
It's
Something
flying
else.
snake. Yeah, that's something else. So they're fine. It's not that. It's okay. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
No lie. You hit me in the first half. Bitch was scared.
Well, if you can see, and I show my cloak off to the Pepper and Luke, we have joined the Forest Grands, which are considered a little more sophisticated, if you will. And we're currently on a mission to find a monk hidden in a cave.
You look for a monk?
Yes.
Monkey?
No, monk. A person who is considered to be a religious practice away from civilization, unfortunately, but a practice nonetheless. Let's find myself.
Ook live away from civilization for a long time as Ook monk.
Yes, perhaps the civilization that you should have joined for a righteous cause, but no wonder why. Never mind. Anyway, let me not speak bad of people. Let me not. We're trying to be on the good terms. We're on a mission, and see you have joined a faction as well.
Ook no join.
What?
Ook just got some.
Yeah.
Yager joined Fort Ook. You forget that.
And I had my fingers crossed.
I think they just spent the day honestly hanging out and just running into random people that they're bringing along. I would not be worried about what they did today, although it's kind of odd that they are also wearing new uniforms now.
Exactly. I was having hope that maybe they may have changed their ways somewhat from the chaotic adventures, but nevertheless, we are just want to see how you are doing, and we're on our way. But I'm curious about this god that spoke to you, Ook, about this mountain that you must go to.
Yes.
Where is this mountain? Do you know where it's located?
Ook no knowledge. Just Ook heard that Ook have mountains that split sky, and Ook must do something up there. Ook not telling.
Oh, whispers are raw. Okay. Well, if we can hurry up with this mission with the Gray Hands, we can probably check on Ook and see who's up to with the mountain. Could this potentially be a big thing if it's Gavin Ook to do something that he doesn't normally do.
Are you sure he's not just hearing voices?
I mean, Ook seems like the most sane one of any of us, right?
I just scratch and pick at myself, and I'm just talking to nothing.
I look at Pepper and I look at Ook. I mean, to be fair, and I consider everything that Ook did, where he mind controlled me and everything, and other issues. It could be, but if he seems so bent on this mountain thing, maybe, just maybe, I'm not curious about it. You can call it me being worried about him, whatever, but it's just interesting. However, we should be off to find a monk, and you go on to do whatever you do. As long as you just don't get in trouble, please just don't cause chaos in this place. Let's go. Roll.
Oh, we would never sign a contract without y'all there.
I know. So what with y'all new uniform?
I mean, I looked at the cloaks y'all wearing. Well, I see. Very well. Let's go, Raw.
Okay.
All right.
You guys are off. Separate ways splitted. All right.
All right. So are we going to try to go to this farm?
Yeah, so we know where Retronius and Aurora are going. Ook, Pepper, where are you guys going?
Do we want to go to the farm?
Yeah, I say we go at least scope it out, maybe talk to a few people.
Okay. We want to bring Scarecrow back home, so.
Hell
All right, we're gonna go there.
So, let's see. You will be going towards these farms that are near the Undercliff. So you all head out to the west of the city. While Retronius and Aro, you all are headed to the north. So we'll start with Retronius and Aro really quickly. This won't take very long.
Okay.
You eventually reach the mountain after walking north from the Waterdeep. After about, I want to say, 2 or 3 hours it takes you. You see the cave in question and realize that you guys are going to have to make a climb up. Go ahead, I need both of you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, both of you succeed wildly. You come across a point in the cave, and you look out across because the mountain itself kind of stretches pretty long, pretty far across. You do get to see a very beautiful view of the ocean. You see beautiful sky, huge, crystal clear view of the sun. And you then arrive at the cave that you need to you were supposed to find where Colin was. Got you. There you see an how do I describe him? He sits in a corner of the cave, older gentleman with a very shiny bald head. He has got white tufts of hair as eyebrows, some grayed out eyes with a very upset, normally angry look, very large nose, very aged man. And he looks you up and down and he says, I see Vajra sending out the mongrels to get her information.
Hello. And about.
Well, what do you want?
I'm Retronius, and I'm here with Aral.
And I can tell by your lovely uniforms that the Force Grace sent you, so what do you want?
Well, we're here on a mission.
It's on the chat. Are you Haram by chance?
I am. Who's asking?
Greetings. I am Arao. Have you heard of any threats happening to the city recently? Or of any threats to the city recently?
Why should I tell you what I know?
Well,
that's a good question.
We recently had issues where we had to rescue some people from a mind flayer and the Zardans? Zatarans. And apparently there's been a bigger plan of that sort been happening, and we're just wondering, investigating if there's any like similar situations that's been happening in town in general. Any whispers or talks or rumors of any other plottings or any evil.
Why do the matters of the city matter to someone like me?
Well, we were told that, and probably figured that you'd be a wise one that may know all. And I understand that you are in your recluse, but you may be aware of what's happening especially more than us. We just joined the group, and we want to make sure that we do fulfill our duty to do what's righteous and do it for goodness sake. And
as a monk, do your virtues not cover wanting to protect the city?
It does not matter what happens to the city to me. I live out here amongst the rocks and gravel. The city should fall, I will be fine. I can adapt, those there cannot. So I ask you again, why should I share anything with you?
Patronus, I could just cut him down right where he's standing if you want me to.
no, I don't think violence will be answered towards him. If he wants to challenge us to give him an answer, then that's fair. However, I'd like to make peace. I believe
You can either make it worth my time or you can leave. If you don't want to leave, I can make you leave.
we need.
And offer him coins?
If there's something that you want from us to give you information.
My information costs. If you want anything from me, you'll either have to give me something of equal value or you can leave.
Okay, whatever that you value most, we can find and give it to you.
I'd be careful with promising that, Retronius.
He's not making
What
it
do
easy
you
for us.
think that I would require? I live out in the mountains. I've existed off of the land for many more years than you've been born. What do you possibly have that I could want?
I'm sorry.
I whispered to the Trent, "Are you sure you don't want to threaten him?" It's
Well,
2-on-1. We can totally do this.
well, maybe out of options. So, overall, do you think you want to challenge him? Because
Well, let's. Okay, talking now to. Circling back. What can we do or offer that would provide us this intel we're seeking?
It's not my job to figure out. It's yours. You're the ones looking for the information.
Virtual almost stomp him to the ground, but yeah.
I mean, what do you have? Or if you want to fight it, I'm not going to say you can't fight this old man. I will tell you to just think of the consequences.
They get to fight old people. Come on, I'm jealous.
well, I can tell as a monk you will not value money, as you will not need it. Maybe neither food, neither magic. And aside from our absence, it has to be something. Okay. What if we do challenge you? Not as an enemy, but to spar.
You mean you want to fight me for my information?
I mean, well, it seems like you're satisfied with everything. There's no need for you to seek anything else. I mean,
Fine. If that's the way you want it, I'll take on both of you at once.
alright, I get up. I'm ready my mace.
I'm sure you all want to do this?
Patronus, as much as I would love to throw hands right now with this monk.
You say you want to?
No, well, part of me wants to. Let's go back to the guild and let them know that we've run into a
Impasse.
yes. And see if there's something else we can do in the meantime. There's no rush to accomplish this task necessarily.
Right.
And I don't want to spend energy fighting this when we might run into something else worse later on.
True. And not like any evil after they're done with the city, they can come after him. He can handle it all. I trust that. Well, Monk, let's apologize for wasting your time. Good luck on your spiritual journey. Farewell.
Get out of my sight. As he turns around.
A DN kick. Let's go.
As you're beginning to walk away from this old man who's standing, looking over the ocean, waves crashing below him, Otto, you get an incredibly familiar sensation from that view. For just a moment, you're taken back to that place, and then you're back in the present. We'll flash on over to Ook and Pepper before we close out for the evening. Ook, Pepper, you all reach the sorry, the farms pretty late into the evening. You've been told that the scarecrow attacks have been going on mostly at night. So
you all decide to camp here for the night to get either camp here for the night or part of the day to see if you can spot the scarecrows.
Regardless of the scarecrows moving, each time we pass one in a field, I run up to it and punch it.
After destroying several pieces of public property or private property, you are indeed you do indeed come across a small roving troop of living scarecrows that seem to be destroying the farmer's farmland. There appears to be 3 of them. There is one with a rotting pumpkin head, one with a sackcloth hood, and one with a blanket. As you approach, they stare back at you, unmoving.
I go to grab some of the pumpkin off of the head of that one. I want to break a piece of pumpkin off and eat it.
You go up and try to break a piece of the pumpkin off, and like out of a horror movie, the pumpkin-headed one screams at you, and they immediately attack. We'll have you roll initiative on the next one. We'll go ahead and get the fucking tokens here.
Can I talk first before we fight?
I mean, you can, but they're not real.
Is there anything we can do to tell if these are like acting of their own volition or if they're being controlled by something?
Yeah, you'd be able to. I would say an Arcana check will do.
Okay.
Or at least they don't believe it happened. It's the whole part of the relationship. The man said, I want to
know your phone's going.
So my name came from
Yeah, who's
Mundo?
What's up?
Your YouTube's picking up. Oh, I think.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you observe the scarecrows and their behavior, and it appears that they're not being controlled. They've just been brought to life by some random spark of magic or someone potentially testing something out, or like necromancy of some sort, and has animated these scarecrows. They have a will of their own, but no actual thought, so it's all just chaos. They're just there to destroy things.
Okay. Well, we should probably destroy things back.
Yeah. Can Yagra fight with us as well?
Yeah. We'll say Yagra fights with you because she was there, so I'll get her.
I can tell you, are we in combat yet? I guess we haven't really.
Yeah, you're not in combat yet. Yeah, we're gonna end and we'll roll initiative the next time we actually we meet up.
Okay.
I don't want to like start a battle and then
Yeah,
because this might go for a while.
yeah.
Fair.
But yes, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, that's where we'll call it for now.
No,
Okay, well, I'm very excited to try this battle out next time we get together.
I'm taking a scarecrow home with me. I don't care.
I want to bust the pumpkin like a piñata.
We'll keep these in mind. I can't let you take everything home, Ook. I'm sorry.
I will grow the Ook army.
Yeah,
It's not. You're starting to convince me that you're actually like one of those druid players that wants to make every animal their friend. Except you are not a druid. You're a tiny monkey with wizard powers that is hell bent on making an army.
he's like the murder hobo version of that type of druid.
Yes, exactly.
I just want power.
Yeah.
In the end, you've actually just assembled Ook's merry band of magical friends. They're all just chill.
Yeah, you made a second party for us,
Okay.
just
It's
in
like-
case.
It's just some
you get a boss
guys.
character in like an RPG game, and they're just really chill once they join your party.
Yeah. I go either way.
All right, that's it for me. I'm going back to bed. I'm getting tired.
All right. You rest easy. I want to thank everyone for joining the session.
Yeah. Thank you guys. It was a lot of fun. And
Oh, yeah.
again, D3, thanks for playing, even though
Oh, no
a
problem.
little
I
under the weather.
had fun. I appreciate us getting this together. Are we good for next week?
Yes, I was going to
Yeah.
go ahead and say I'm good for next week. We'll be ready to continue on then.
Okay, we'll figure out a time later on in the week, but I'm still good for Sunday.
So, okay. Yeah, Sunday actually probably would work for me because I don't work on Sundays at all. So,
Okay, bet.
Thank you
all
for
right.
listening us back.
All right, well, y'all take it easy.
Bye.
See y'all.
Have a good one.
I'm going to go ahead and get out of here too. See y'all later.
Y'all take it easy.
All right, see ya.
And,
Bye, friend.
all right, I'll see you guys over to actually Texas Showdown. As some tournaments is happening this weekend, so of course, if you're interested, check out that. Of course, and also Evo Japan is happening too, but that's a little bit later on our end for the East Coast or of the West Hemisphere. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in for this episode of the podcast. Excuse me, D&D. We'll be back next week, as they said. So you guys take it easy and have a good one. Till then, see you next time.
Thanks again for playing, guys. I'm gonna dip as well.
Yeah.